You don't need to write backend code, but you need to understand how backend systems behave, because that understanding is what makes your Claude code prompts actually work in production, not just in demos. Here are 4 concepts that will change how you build and how you talk about systems. Picture a coffee shop. A synchronous barista takes your order, makes your coffee, hands it to you, then takes the next person's order. Everyone waits. An async barista takes your order, gives you a number, and starts helping the next person while your coffee is being made. In your app, when a user clicks Generate and you call OpenAI, that takes 3 to 5 seconds. If you do that synchronously, the whole UI freezes. Nothing responds. The fix is simple. Make the call async. Show a loading state immediately. Let the user keep interacting. Update the screen when the response arrives. 2 users open your app at the same second. Both click Claim this spot on the last available slot. Your backend reads the database, sees 1 spot left, and confirms both. But there was only 1 spot. Now you have a double booking. That is a race condition. You don't need to write the fix, but you need to spot this pattern in your specs. Anytime a user action reads a value and then updates it, ask your engineer one question. What happens if 2 users do this at the same time? The fix is an atomic transaction. The read and the write happen as one indivisible operation. If you want to learn how to do this yourself, I run free live sessions every Friday at noon Eastern. Scan the QR code on screen to join. Would love to see you there. A user submits a form. Their internet cuts out for half a second. Did the request go through? They don't know, so they click again. If your API is not idempotent, you now have 2 records for the same submission. If it is idempotent, the second request returns the same result without creating a duplicate. The standard fix is an idempotency key, a unique ID generated on the front end, sent with every request. The backend checks if it already processed that key. If yes, it returns the cached result. Stripe uses this pattern for every payment call. Your app calls OpenAI, and the API is down. What does the user see? If you haven't thought about this, they see a blank screen or a raw error code. That is your fault, not the engineer's. Every feature you spec needs 3 states. The happy path, where everything works. The loading state, where we're waiting. And the error state, where something failed. If you define all 3, engineers build all 3. Retry the call up to 3 times. If it still fails, show a friendly message and keep the rest of the page working. Never let one dependency take down the whole experience. Next time you're in Claude Code, try using one of these terms in your prompt. Tell it to handle something asynchronously, or make an endpoint idempotent, or add graceful degradation. You'll notice the output gets significantly better when you speak the same language as the system. That's the full picture. If you want to go deeper, join my free live session this Friday at noon Eastern on Maven. I walk through this hands-on, answer questions, and show you how to build it yourself. Scan the QR code to join.